Hello everyone, Peter here, Piotr Fissner. Guys, it's a morning time, so the sun is from this side. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about it. Okay, so we had a part 1 of the Xbox One S, all digital. Customer did agree to keep the hard drive because that's looking new as a new hard drive. Okay, so we've got it here if you remember. So that's the hard drive, that's the 1 terabyte. I don't know if you can see it, but it's written here 1 terabyte. Hopefully you can see it. If not, sorry for the sun, that's what it is. It's not that relevant, so I don't want to waste time on it. I'm holding the sync button and I'm pressing and holding the power button, and I will release now the power button and will hold the sync button, but it didn't switch on this time. Okay, so let me press the sync button, press the 1 time and let go the power button, and now we wait. And now with after second beep I can be in the rescue mode. Yes, so that's the mode which you enter if you want to reset this to factory defaults, and that mode we will be doing this console because customer was told that there is an issue with the HDMI port as we've seen in that first Xbox One S all digital, and that's Xbox One S all digital as well. Yes, so that's the same model, only different console. We can see that there is an original sticker here still. Nobody was inside. Yes, so we will be the first one there. Now, what we will be doing, it will be only to remove this hard drive, which is an old hard drive original with this console, and customer have the newer one. So I'm charging customer £50, excuse me, to buy another console. Of course I'm paying more for that console, so I'm losing the money. Yes, but what it is that I'm capable of swapping the hard drive for the customer, so customer will keep the hard drive, the newer hard drive, which is more benefit for the customer. Which of course, yes, I didn't have to tell that or anything. I could just say, well, it's not worth to fix it, just, get another console, that's it. Yes, but would that another console, ask yourself, would that another console would have a new hard drive? Of course it wouldn't. Yeah, so as I love what I'm doing, I'm not doing because I have to do it. I'm doing it because I'm just loving it. So I like to help people, as probably some of you know already. And what I've done only was to remove the sorry, I was talking. So yeah, I just removed the sticker. Yes, let us get the plastic and the metal pry tools. Yes, these two, and let us do as the last time. Started from the bottom. I will go only with the metal one. This is going off, so it's fine. Yes. Yeah. So we will just swap this hard drive, and yes, I will lose on it, but then I'm hoping to either fix her one, yes, my customer's one, and get back the money which I've paid as a difference for this one. That's at least the goal. That's even if I'll like zero it, yes, that's fine because I've got some spare parts, so it's fine. Yes, so even if I'll end up with only a faulty game console, I will still have some spare parts. So will be power supply, will be some old hard drive which sometimes is useful, but it's not always. And what else will be? Will be some components of the motherboard if I won't be able to fix it. Yes, so still the retimer, I think it's the retimer. We will attempt when the AliExpress order will come. We will attempt to desolder retimer chip, yes. Yeah. So we will see, because usually that's the case, and that's the fault, and I haven't seen any spillages or anything, so we can't assume that there's any other fault with that one. Yes, let's do this job for now. It is dusty as always, so no surprises here. Let us put aside these ones and let me get my Torx, bigger and the smaller one, yes, as always. So let's put the smaller one aside and a sip of green tea. And you see, self-employed, probably bought at Asda or somewhere. Let's get the greenians out. 1, 2, 3 from the backplate side, yes, 3 from the backplates. Oh, you don't see what I'm doing. Oh, guys, I know it's not alive, nobody can tell you. So at least I've told you, yes. So yes, now it matters. So at least good that I've looked, because it would be a waste. To be true, we can do like this. We can make this one out. We can make this one on a whole screen, and we can make additional capture from my 720p 720p webcam here, so that you can see myself as well, which is, I know it's, you know, like not something you probably want to see, but at least you can see the work. So yeah, so we had those 3 from the backplate side, yes, 3 green ones, because probably people from other parts of the world will listen as well, not only from Scotland. And 1 in the middle, and then 2 are at the front side from the power button side, and the same button this side to the center, yes. So these ones are the screws, which are long ones, yes, long screws. You can put them away. And now we could take it out, yes, but to be true, you know, for me, I know I will need anyway to remove hard drive, yes. So I can show you. Now we can grab this one like that. We can expand those sides here, yes, because here this part has to be widened in order to get it out. Yes, and now we've got those 3. You remember, if you watch it, probably that one of those, at least 1 or 2 or 3, can have a damaged thread, yes. So it's, unfortunately, that's the case. And the same here are 2. So those here need to be removed. And then you will have the hard drive, yes, which hard drive is on this side. So that here will be taken apart, yes. So let us get on this side. It doesn't matter, it's fine. Fingers crossed. No, as always, yes. I don't know. Microsoft have made you know, problem here. You can't unscrew thing in a normal way. You have to always remember that Microsoft did a bad job with this one. If you fix them like as often as I do, have them like few at least in stock, then you know those small petty things about them. Now these 2 at the front, yes. See, that's helping me because this one is turning. Yes, you can turn it. If you watch it, you know it. If you don't watch it, it's good to know. that I can hold and I can turn, so I can make a lot of turns. If you do a lot of them, you know, I would take electric screwdriver, yes, but if, as I'm doing, let's say 2 per day, so it's no point for me to take electric screwdriver and worry about it. Yes, I'd rather have it, you know, like done by hand. Okay, I see here that we will need a clean. That's always the case, yes. And before doing so, we've got the original hard drive here. That's the white one, yes. So the original hard drive has to be replaced. So now what we will do is it's holding. You see, it's holding because it has screws. So these screws are here, and I think the middle one as well. But we need a bigger one again. So we take the bigger one. That's I think 9 or 10. That's T10. This one is T10, and this one is T9. Okay, so that's at least what's showing, you know, in here. Yeah, that's the front, that's the back. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. 1, 2, and 3, and no magnet. Where is my helper? Somebody seen my magnet thingy? No. Okay, what I've done with my helper, went underneath the keyboard. So you get it. Okay, hold it for a bit, so you will be ready when we are. Oh, that's a... At least no cockroaches. That's good, because I don't like those cockroaches, to be true, when I see them. But man has to do what man has to do, okay? So, no moaning. It is what it is. You pick up the stuff from many places in your lifespan. So what can you do? Okay, so I won't show you what I'll do, but I think you know what you want to see, the green one. So we got the green one, okay. Let's plug that in. Let's plug it in. And let's align it for now, yes, because later we will of course do it properly. That means we will disassemble everything, but I want to just plug it in and see if it will start up, because that's the major issue if it won't. Because then I'll have to let customer know that unfortunately I can't offer her hard drive because there was some issue with it. So let's plug that in. Oh, that's not the side, that's this side. Okay, let's plug in first. Always remember to plug in the HDMI. Always first HDMI. Second is a power. Okay, so now let's small me out. That's good enough. And the scope. So HDMI capture card actually. And let's press the magic power button. Nothing. Dead. Literally, I'm pressing the power button and it's dead. And I'm not even joking. Ah, okay, I didn't push it firmly. Thoroughly. In a first go, yeah? Starting a first go. So let's see. Will be 106 error. Come on, error. Let's get some sips. It's taking always longer if you put wrong hard drive, so I'm not worried yet. I will be worried after 10 to 15 seconds if nothing. But it's always taking longer, from what I remember, when you put not the original hard drive but different hard drive. So that's okay. The sounds are normal, light is on, I wouldn't worry. Still. Okay, so that's quite a long time. To be true, that's okay, so that's a really long time. Okay, so we can give it another shot. That's mean press and hold. Yes, press and hold. It's died. That's okay. Now press it again. If that will work, that's mean we get a diagnose for the fault. That's mean a hard drive, because it shouldn't go for that long. Yes, and we will know what was the fault on my customer's Xbox. No, it started. You see, that's what I mean. It's taking longer to start. So now should be green and should be an error. But it's taking ages. That means the retimer will be on the other one as a fault. But we should get a green. And we don't have yet. Okay, so if we don't have yet, we need to just leave it. Unfortunately, I'll press pause because I need to give it several minutes just to make sure. Yes, I don't want to go back and forth and restart it and so on. And I don't want you to, like skip until you find what have happened. So I'll pause it. I'll wait those few minutes. Yes, and if it won't be green, if it won't be the Xbox logo, then I'll unpause and we will do another steps. You will see step by step what I've done. Okay, I won't be plugging in the old one with this hard drive, but it is tempting me only for the reason that this one gave me the black screen. Okay, so only for that reason I don't want to do it. I wanted to wait and try to boot it with this hard drive, because if I won't boot it with this hard drive, then either the caddy or the hard drive will be faulty. So that's the thing. I've got other hard drives with other Xboxes. I didn't want to touch them, and I had here a faulty one just to test as well. But I've tested and it's faulty, so I couldn't test it with customers. So today I had a goal of either checking this second console and test the hard drive at the same time, or get another hard drive and mount it in customers one. And if that would start, that's mean this green hard drive just is faulty. That's it. Yes, so we will see what the diagnosis will be, but it's already a long time, so I can tell you that I don't need to pause it. Let's press and hold. Oh, sorry. Press and hold. Let it die. Yes, okay, good. No signal. Let us, just in case, disconnect and connect the HDMI. Let's switch it on. And if that will be the same case, yes, if it will be black or if it will be black because it's switched on, if it will be black or no signal, then that's mean we know that there is an issue with this caddy or with this drive. So yeah, you see, either it doesn't switch on or switch on with a black screen. That's what you can expect from faulty, let's say, hard drive, yes, or caddy, because we don't know if it's caddy or hard drive. So now we can switch it last time on by pressing and holding. Yes, switch it off, just to see if it will be black or no signal, as it is just now, as no signal. And if we will see that it's still the same, which we should get either or, yes, we can plug in the old drive, yes, this one, which we knew that we've seen the screen, with the post on the screen. Okay, and you see, and it's nothing. Yes, so in that case we can just switch it on. Oh, I mean off, because it is on, of course, dum. We can do it. Never remember which side it is. I've made so many of them, and I never remember those small things. Screws are missing here. Oh, where are those screws? No, not that bad anymore, but it was at the start. I had those issues, like, you know, like, why I've got this screw, what it is for. Okay, and let's see if this will start now. Yes, that means there is an issue with either or. And here you are, preparing console. Okay, so we know that it's fine. Yes, trouble. Okay, now it's an error. That's fine. So, in order to check if it's a fault of either hard drive or the caddy, we need to take it apart. Somebody didn't bother even with putting 4 screws at this customer's caddy. So we've got only 2 screws to unscrew. Voila. Yes, and that's original hard drive. So let's put it here. Yes, let it lie here, so that you will see it always, that it's always green, go green. Yes, and now we've got old caddy. So what we can do is, if we want to check this caddy, which is the original one, because that's, remember that this and this, that comes from the laptop, I mean from the Xbox, from customer. And this, which I'm holding in here, yes, which I'm removing right now, that comes from the second, which we know it's working. Yes, so let us check. These are 4 screws here, so we got all indulgence of them, of getting 4 out. You get a rubber and you still turning. Literally, that's what you're doing to me. And now we need to check if it's a... Okay, so this one now, which I'm holding, yes, is the white one. Okay, so the white slim one. Now this white slim one is original with this. So let's put it aside. Okay, let's put it aside. And let's test one each. So first what we will test is, we know that the hard drive is right, so let's test the caddy. Okay, so let's plug in, just plug in the caddy. Let's plug in the power and plug in the data cable, so the SATA cable. Yes, that's, even if you don't have this short one, you can use the regular PC cable, and that will be fine as well. Now if we will switch it on, we expect to have a picture. Yes. Oh, I will have to drop off my son to the nursery. And hard drive start to read, that's mean okay. So you see, I don't have to even see the screen. I can hold power button and switch it off. So we know that the caddy should be fine. Yes. Of course, we didn't do thorough testing of the caddy, but we know that the caddy is fine. But now, yes, but now we will put aside this caddy to customer's original console to not get it mixed. Yes, and now let's put aside this drive, which we know it's working fine. And let's get this caddy back, and let's get not put those screws yet, because we know that there's an issue with this hard drive. Okay, plug in. Now let's plug in the data. Oh, you little cheeky monkey. You see, that's what I told you. I can do it and I can still forget about it. And I know I'm doing it all the time and I'm still forgetting about it. And now we expect to not turn it on. If it won't turn on, that means there's an issue with this hard drive. Yes, I hear no sound from this drive. Oh no, I hear a sound. No. No, I don't hear a sound. Yes, it is working, it's just quieter than the other one because it's newer. But again, there is no post on the screen. Yes, it's black. So now what we can do is we can give it a shot, like sometime, anytime now would be okay. But if it's not, and it was here in the past, so I just hold it, yes, and switch it off. When it's off, I'll hold the sync button, press single time the power button and release. Now I should have a white light. Okay, it is white light, and now I will wait for a second beep. And I can let go. Voila. Okay, so in that case, we know that there probably is an issue of retimer on that laptop. We got like something to bet on, yes? Because if that wouldn't be the case, then the same procedure would work on customer's laptop. But because it didn't work on customer's laptop, so now two things need to happen. We need to find an Xbox controller. Come to daddy. Okay, no batteries. Plus, keep in mind that I'm waiting on parts for controllers from AliExpress. From China, if you're that stubborn to correct me. Switch it on. Let's press the sync button on both, and here and here. Oh, it's flashing like mad. Ugh, don't flash to me. Okay. Okay, now it's flashing because you need to press and hold. Okay, stop blinking. Yes, stay stable. Okay, so if it's solid color now, white, we can operate it. Yeah. Okay. So remember that in the troubleshoot mode, analog might not work, and that's normal thing. Yes, analogs won't work, but this D-pad will work, or whatever it's called. Yes, I'm not good with names, as you know, so. Now let's press reset and keep games. No, because it won't work. Yes, so I was trying this in the past, but let's do it. You know, let's do. Keep game. That will restart now. So what it will do, it will erase all accounts, save game, keep games and apps, accounts, save games, settings, and home Xbox decision. Keep installed games and apps. Yes, so. The only way to do it, it should restart now. Why it didn't restart? Should restart by now. Or I'm being pushy too much for it, or maybe it needs more time. When I'm talking, I don't have this time in my head. So if something should happen for X amount of time, normally I will keep doing other stuff and I will come back to it, and I don't point my attention so much. But when it's, you know, when it's talking to you here, actually to myself, talking to myself on the video, then automatically I'm losing this time, space in time, time in space. So okay, so well, I'm pressing, believe it or not, I'm pressing the A button and it's not working. So I'm not happy about not working A button. Cause I know I'm pressing. That's a wired one. Oh, we can get a wired one, but I don't know if this one is working. My son is going, so pause it. Sorry guys, I had to go to my son. And when I was on my way, I said that why I didn't check the caddy, you know, on the other console, the console from the customer. So yes. Before doing anything else, okay, because I know that this is something which I should check, and that would be unfair with the customer if I wouldn't. So I've pressed it and it's nothing happening. I'm pressing and holding Xbox button, nothing is happening. So I need to press and hold power button. Now we know that we had a post on this hard drive, yes, on this hard drive with this caddy. So now what we have to do is get this console away. Okay, get this console away. Get that console back. Okay. Get this power supply aligned properly, I mean, to the level that everything will be back to normal. Come on, babes. Okay, good. Far better. Okay, and now HDMI. Okay, power went in, and now we know we had a post with this green one, so the original hard drive from this console, but with a different caddy. We had a post, yes. So if we had a post with this one, will we have a post here? If we won't have a post, you see, I can't do it like that. I'll need to hold it. Okay, that's good enough. So let's see if we can get a post. HDMI is firmly in. If there will be post, that means the caddy is just faulty, yes? But that's the original hard drive, and we've got no picture for now. That's okay, we can give it another shot. Hard drive is spinning. Okay, let's do the recovery mode. So let's press and hold the sync button. Let's press and release the power button. Beep was, now light is on, now waiting on the beep. And no beep. So there is some issue. I've released it. Okay, in that case we know that there is a fault in the console, because we know this was posting at the other one. Let's do it with another go. One regular and one test. Okay, so one regular starts now. Hello? Okay, light is on. You can see that it's really light. Ooh, shiny too much. Okay, so we see that it didn't help, yes? No matter what we are trying, it didn't help. In that case, the last test we will do will be with the sync button. I can't hold it. Okay, so let's release. Oh, COVID, go away. And now press and hold the sync button. Press and let go the power button. Now light should come on. Yes, light came on. And second beep should be about now. So I should let go because of the second beep, and there's no second beep, so it's abnormal behavior. Okay, that's abnormal behavior, because if you've got normal behavior, you would have that beep now. So we see there is some issue with this console, definitely. Yes. And the last but really the last one which we can check, okay, let's press and hold. We can test the other drive. Yes, we can test the other drive. Okay, so that's what we will keep because we need it. Let's test the other drive in this console. So that would make a post. You know what that means? That there is some issue with that hard drive and we need to plug it to the computer and use the software to scan it. You can see that I'm like spending a lot of time on it, but believe me, if you don't talk as I do, let's just do the regular on. If you don't talk as I do, if you just do it, it doesn't take you so much time. Yes, it's just that it's taking so much time because wow, we got a customer screen and we got a post. So it's no need for customer for now to replace the how you call it, to replace the console. It's no need, literally. If this will work, yes, if this will work, that's mean it's working and it's no point to replace, because this console is the more yellow one, like from smoker's house, whereas this console is a more white one. Yes, so that's from this green hard drive. That's mean it was never an issue with the console, but it was the issue with the hard drive. Now I'll have to let customer know that the console is actually booting up, but before I'll do it, yes, because that's a process, I'll have to put new operating system, because this operating system is corrupted. Yes, so we can't put this one, so we need to put new one. Now the question is if my controller can sync. Let's switch it on. Okay, good. Let's press and hold. Okay, and now let's press the sync. Yes, it's syncing. Okay, stable. Yes, and as well. Good. So again, look, the analog one is not working, but when I press the D-pad, it's working. Yes, so troubleshoot, enter, and now reset. Oh, again, you see, I'm talking to you that you shouldn't do it, and I'm doing it. Reset keeps game and apps. No, remove everything, and press OK. And now we had a proper sound from this console. So actually the drive which I was trying to test on, it is faulty. I wrote on this one that faulty 1S, so it is faulty. Now I've got a confirmation. What it is that I was trying to test this console with a second hard drive, and now I know I need to just put it away. Yes, put it away. It's marked as well faulty, but I can use a marker now. Permanent marker to put that it's faulty. We can't use it, we can't send it to any customer. This can only be, this has bad sectors, so this can only be used for the electronics, for the motor, yes, for the neodymium magnets. These are really strong magnets. I got a whole bunch of them with bad sectors. so you can recover some data of it, but you can't unfortunately do anything else. Oh well, actually you can go back to the big pile now of all the hard drives. Well, back, it wasn't there at all, but now it can end up there. So okay, in that case, what you see here is I need to download Microsoft software, yes, on the pen drive, and then install it from this. We count this is different type of software, this different OS, and it's from this console, and I will have to ask customer that what customer wants. If customer wants, let's say, wants SSD drive, which is quicker than a regular drive, then I'd have to order it, and that will take probably 3 days to reach here. I will check. Can I share the screen with you? Just a second. That's a Facebook, but it's not. Okay, so I could share screen with you now. I don't know if I can. Yeah, you can see my Google. With OpenSUSE is Linux as well. So let us check eBay. I was buying for £25 250 gig, but we don't want 250. We want Zoom 500 gig SSD. Yes, so that's what we want because that's the cheapest. Okay, 500 gigabyte SSD, maybe like this. Yay, but we won't buy price, because probably if I'll say 100 or 150 to the customer will say no. So I'm buying Zooms because these Zoom ones are, you can say, price to value, like literally they are. Okay, let's go to the buyer which I bought it from, because that was the price which I liked. Here, Zoom. Okay, so let's go to this seller, sorry. So 512, it's £50. Oh, it's a promotion from 56. So £50, yes. Let's call it £50 because who will argue about 16 pence? So yeah, so either customer will want this for £50, or used one, this used hard drive for £20, yes. So yeah, I can charge customer only £20 for the repair. I don't mind. I know that I will spend more time anyway on it, so that money is going towards another purchases. I'm not making profits on it, so I don't mind. But anyways, okay, so if this customer would choose 512 gig, I need to tell that £50 for the drive and £20 to repair for SSD quicker version. Or if customer want to save as much as they want, yes, as they can, then it would be a used HDD, 1 terabyte, and that will be 1 terabyte. That will be, okay, how much is for 1 terabyte in SSD? 75. Okay, so I need to tell customer those two options: 50 or 75 pounds for the part, 20 pounds for the labor, yes, the labor cost, which again, it's a donation, yes, so don't quote me that I'm charging, because I'm not invoicing customers. I'm using this money to buy another faulty equipment or spares, yes, and to fix them, and then and so on and so on. So for the next year I will spend probably about, hopefully, £10,000, and I'll buy most of what I want, including the newest game consoles and so on, and all the parts for them. But yes, so that's the case. Or old used drive for £20, and then I can charge £30 for the repair. Then it will be fine, yes, because customer will save up on the hard drive. So it will be up to the customer to decide. But what I can do is I need to post oh no, I don't have to post. We can go to micro or Xbox software. Xbox Download Center. Here it is. Xbox One S. All Microsoft. No, Windows Office. Xbox One. Okay, so sorry, that's my wrong. Xbox One S operating system. That's what I'm usually putting. Xbox One S. Oh, you see? No, all digital operating system. Here you are. So that's what I'm putting, and that's what I'm downloading. And perform offline update. Yes, very good. So original, that's all Xbox consoles, and here is original Xbox One console only, so that's not the one which we want, that's the one which we want. Yes, because that's the one which we need. So okay, so download the offline system update file. Yes, that's the one. And then you need to update your console. What to do if the offline system is not successful? Yes, troubleshooting system updates from the something went wrong screen, and troubleshooting system updates from other screens. There is update needed as well if you want updated at OS 2 and 3 for those original ones. Yes, so just keep in mind to not mix it up. So here you need to download. I think I've got this, but I need to pause. My son is coming. Okay, so I'm back now. Yes, the Windows here USB flash drive needs to be so and so on. Yes, so here is the OSU. It's called OSU, and I might have it to be true. Let's try to. If I will download it and it will show me that there is one in the brackets, then I will know I have it. Yes. No, I don't have it. Okay, so I need to download it. It's 6 GB, that's fine, because this is, you know, ASDA pen drive, which is 16 gig. So it's always I'm always either having on this Linux, Windows, or Xbox. Most of the time, I think. I don't remember on this one. It was never even the PlayStation. So now what it is? Yes, we know that the drive which I was testing this originally was faulty, so I thought that the retimer chip was faulty. Yes, and in that case this couldn't start and all other symptoms were fine, so I assumed only there was some issue with HDMI. Unfortunately, you can be never sure, so it's better to check with another drive, as we did, because it turns out that customer would, with me being 100% confident in my work, you know, that I'm certain what I've done, what I've tested, and so on, I would force customer to buy another console, which is not necessary in this case. So we can put this console aside. We can put this caddy that's with 4 screws, so that's the one, that's the proper one, proper caddy. So what we can do is we can put it like that. Let that one download. It's 1.3 GB downloaded. Okay, so I need to question this drive at a later stage, but for now I can mount it in this caddy, which was original here in this console. Probably customer will be surprised when I'll tell that, but I never lied customer, so I'm not worried about anything. Okay, so last 2 screws, and I'll have to check this one in the PC, because the question is if it's electronics or if it's the probably it will be electronics. I don't believe that it will be anything else, but you know, we need to put it aside for now, because now I've got no time for it to play with. If it's electronics, the question is if this will be detected on the PC or not, but as I said, you know, that's for another episode, not now. So this game console will be away. Now this, it's 12 past, guys. I think, you know, I think I will just have to do it offline. So there's a whole instruction how to do it anyway, so it's not a problem. How to format a USB flash drive or external storage device to NTFS on Windows. Yes, so that's what's written. If you can't format your flash drive on Windows, that means you can Google it. Yes, so it's not a problem. If you use other operating system like me, yes, like Ubuntu here with KDE Desktop. Oh, why I can't show off? Yes, KDE Desktop, KDesktop environment. So then you can use some other device, yes, to do it, or you can YouTube how to do it, or you can Google how to do it. If you still can't do it, you know, you can ask me how to do it. But to be true, there's so many tutorials you can literally find for all the operating system. You can do it on macOS, you can do it on Linux, you can do it on Windows. Yes, my convenient way is always doing it on Windows. It's the quickest way for me. But it's time for me to, you know, to do it on Linux as well. So I don't want to take your time and go for this to learn on your eyes, because sometimes it's quick and sometimes it's taking longer time. But because I got this time now, I can either go to my wife's laptop and do it, you know, on the Windows, or I can just literally oh, those two screws, or just literally, you know, spend a bit of time and do it on Linux. Yes, so yay. So that's part 2 of this. Now you see, I didn't mix up anything. It's just because I was careful. Yes, that's true. But as well because I was having 2 screws here and 4 screws in the other caddy. Yes, so that's why I didn't mix it up. But if you've got the same amount of screws, you can always have your mark one something. Yes, never neglect it, because believe me, I've been there, I've done that, and I grow out of it, because it's a rabbit hole sometimes for you. Okay, again, you see, sometimes it's a rabbit hole to find what's right, what's wrong. And when you do it for customers, you don't want somebody come to you and saying that, oh mate, I know you were helping me, but why this or that? Yes, so you don't want those people on your shoulder, and you don't want them to say that you've done something wrong, because that's your reputation. So you don't want a bad reputation, probably. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. If we all do the right thing, then the world will be a better place. Okay, anyways, that's 5 gigabytes downloaded, and I'll call it because we know what the next step will be, to not do anything with this game console apart from installing OS. Yes, so the next episode will be about installing OS on Xbox One, and when the Xbox One will be installed OS, then we can take it from there. Yes, so we can test this game console if it's working fine, and if it works fine, then I can let customer know that, look, I was wrong with my diagnosis, the hard drive which I've used to test it is actually faulty, and your console is up and running. You don't need to buy another game console, and that's your choices. Yes, SSD, half a terabyte or terabyte for 50 or 75 pounds and 20 pounds for labor, or let's say, even though I've spent more, or let's say will be cheaper hard drive, and you'll pay 30 for the repair. Yes, because I want you to save money if you spend more on the hard drive. So this way I'm giving you, you know, like below my value level discount. Yes, but it's okay. I can afford to do it, so that's fine. Guys, that's downloaded. So the next episode will be about installing operating system on Xbox One S. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Like it, subscribe it, cause why not?